Primary online safety education is a lot more advanced than many people think. Teachers have done amazing work in the last few years and really brought on what young children already understand about the online world. They learn about reputation, how to protect yourself and what people might think of you online. They think about their image. So in fact, lots of these messages that they are looking at already in primary schools are the same things that secondary students and even adults need to understand and often struggle with. It's easy to fall into the trap of thinking that many of the dangers online are only relevant for older children. But unfortunately, the dangers are very real and present for younger children who might in fact not have the skills they need to cope with life online when dangers present themselves. So that's one area that parents really need to be aware of. 73% of children said they trust what their parents have to say on online safety. They want to talk to them, but actually only about half do so more than once a year. Having an open dialogue is really important between parents and children. Children need to know that their parents have an open ear. They need to know that without being judged, they can come and say if something has gone wrong. And above all, it's key that parents show an interest. It's not about understanding the latest apps, it's about what goes on and that their knowledge of behaviour is actually going to provide the support that children and young people need. Every school will have a clear safeguarding policy that they share with parents and other stakeholders in their children's education. And as part of that, or maybe as an appendix, there will be an online safety policy. And for both primary and secondary schools, they are increasingly looking to use the UKIS framework, Education for a Connected World, which covers digital resilience across the curriculum. Obviously, schools are all at different levels of technological adoption. Some might have many, many devices, but perhaps not be using them effectively. Others do amazing things on a shoestring budget. Technology isn't just about having the latest device in the classroom, but using technology in a way to bring learning to life that can't otherwise be made possible. For example, with augmented reality and virtual reality, looking at prehistory, an animal that you can't see in the zoo anymore, that's really going to be something that will open learners' minds. Younger and younger children are now using apps that have live streaming functionality. So it's really important that parents know what are children doing online and who are they doing it with. So you might want to have a look at the privacy settings. Who can see the live stream? Is it just for friends or is it public to the world? But these should not be drowned out by the benefits of being able to communicate. For example, lots of children told us of the joy they get from having a video chat with a relative or a grandparent who lives in another country. Balance is the key. So tip number one, talk about it. Have an open dialogue and lines of communication with your child. Even if something goes wrong, or indeed especially if something goes wrong, they should be able to come and talk to you without worrying about it. Tip number two, give them options for other people to talk to. Whether it's Childline, whether it's someone at school, it's important to be able to have options. Sometimes a child may not be able to talk to you, but they need to have an option to talk to a trusted adult about it. And tip number three, just show an interest. What are they doing? Have fun talking about it and learning more about their online lives.